quarter. Didn't have some great thinking plays towards the end when we were pressing. We need to play offense with a little bit more fire. I don't think that we got bad looks. We didn't get enough, and Princeton plays pretty good team defense. We do great at the face-off X.
Coach, did you feel like maybe today was, you're missing a couple of still key mids? Was today a day maybe you miss Brad Loazzo or even a Tyler Johnson a little bit more to give you more variety kind of from that area?
I would love to say yes, but it's not. It's no excuses. We lost the lacrosse game today, and they beat us, and it's not acceptable. But can't go back in time now. But Brad still, he was cleared to play today, but he's still maybe not 100%. Tyler Johnston, trying to get him back into it as well, and being hurt. But we need other guys to step up, and those guys have not yet. And we need those guys to step up. The guys that are out there are the right guys. It's just they gotta play with a little more vengeance. Gotta play a little harder.
What do you think changed in that second quarter? You jumped out to that 3-1 lead, they score late in the first, and then for the second quarter they really took over.
We got 3 shots in the second quarter. They were man up 3 times in the second quarter, which kind of kills some flow. It takes away some time of possession. Face-offs were even. We had 1 turnover in the clearing game in that second quarter, but they finished their opportunities and we didn't. I've been harping on it since some scrimmages. There was and it's certainly not his fault, but there was we were man up, and I think it was 3-1 to make it 4-1, and we got a decent look, and we just didn't finish the ball. Mike Malave got a nice look as well after that, and we didn't finish that one. And when you play a team like Princeton, if you don't take advantage of those opportunities to really put them away, or at least build yourself up a big lead or a bigger lead going into the second half or the fourth quarter, then you know they're coming back. So again, we came out and thought we executed pretty well. We gave up 1 in the first quarter that we shouldn't have, and I thought we left 1 or 2 on the table, and we need to clean that table up.
Coach, to me it seems like Princeton's going to put up a lot of double-figure offensive games. You get a sense that your defense played well today, or?
I think we'd like to have a couple back. Listen, 22 is a bear. Tom Schreiber knows how to play the lacrosse game. There's no getting around it, and he's got a lot of good parts that play off of him. It's their first game, and it's this tape will be across the country in about a half hour with technology, and people are going to figure out different ways and go from there. Again, Schreiber makes it go, and I thought he was real good. I know McDonald had 3, but I think if we go back in time, it's probably off of the effort of Schreiber.
Last week you talked about how frustrating it was to lose the ground ball battle. That fourth quarter, the ground ball you 11-2. How frustrating was that to watch?
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. The ground balls, fourth quarter ground balls. You look at the face-offs. We were 0 for 4 in the fourth quarter. We threw in a different wrinkle with Gio Girardi, really hard. We were hesitant to do it because you stand in the rain for 45 minutes or an hour, and then you got to go out and take a face-off against a guy that's been doing pretty well. So I don't hold it against him, but they were getting over the top of the ball a little bit, and they controlled. They made it really hard to come back, and that's a credit to them. We can't let this linger because we have a quick turnaround with a game on Tuesday with Fairfield.
What do you think of Chris's play?
Solid.
Solid, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have to go back 8 saves. I got to see with the shots on goal. Some of them were in tight. Some of them weren't contested. I'd like to have a couple back. I think he would like to have a couple back, and then a turnover probably in the fourth quarter where he made a decision that he'd want back. Then you look back into like the first I want to say it was the first quarter, where it wasn't probably the smartest play, but he dove at the end line and smacked the ball back to one of our short sticks, and we got it up and out. And Chris is a competitor, you know, and he makes those plays. He sprints out. He probably had an assist today. I don't know if they gave it to him, but he got an assist. Yeah, so, I mean, that's what he gives us. He gives us some punch, but we just, you know, we need more. We need more from everybody. This is not Chris Selber's fault. That's a, you know, like you said, that's a lot of goals and a lot of games started on offense for their team. And it's certainly not Chris Selber's fault. They were missing a guy or two as well. And Shanley, Forrest Sonnenfeld looked like he was on crutches.
He's done.
He's done.
Coach Sorkin and Yapor have been slowed down the past 2 games. How do you feel defenses are playing to them right now?
Yeah, I mean, Adrian got the pole today. That guy was as tall as a 3-story building. But with that being said, you know, they didn't short stick an attackman. They put their most athletic defenseman on Sam. You know, the kid Fernandez is probably there. He played short stick last year. He's their fastest, best athlete on the team, and they put him on Sam. And you know, with good reason too. I mean, Sam's probably quicker and faster than Lance. You know, torn through a couple in again, and he was steady. But again, you know, you said we need more from Lance. We need more from Adrian. We need more from Malave and Cajolan. Those guys got to step up. We might have to mix up the midfields. We'll see what the chemistry's like. I'll have to watch the film and see how many quality opportunities we got, and we didn't cash in. We got to cash in.
Coach, on a positive note, Torren Barr now has 9 goals in the first 2 games. What have you really liked about him so far?
Torren, I got to probably look back and see how many shots Torren got. You guys would probably know quicker than I would, but 6. So he was 4 for 6 today. It's pretty good. I mean, he doesn't take many shots outside. I think he took one bad shot that was a little bit from the top of the box down the far end. But for the most part, he's taking high percentage shots, and he's putting them away. And we need to do that. We need to continue to do that. We need more of that if that's what it's going to be. Averaging, you know, 4.5 goals a game, whatever he's doing right now. But we just need more from everybody. We can't rely on that because sooner or later they're going to face guard him, and we need the other guys to step up.
Anything else?
Coach, what do you think it's going to take to get Antonis back on track in Fairfield?
Yeah, I mean, it's a groove type thing, you know, and their guy got into the groove, and it's 2 years in a row, and it's not like Johnny's not one of the better face-off guys in the country. You know, it was one jump, maybe late in the 4th quarter, that was it. You know, he's the best guy for the job. He is, you know. Everybody's, you know, not you, but everybody's going to be an armchair quarterback with these guys, you know, 6 days a week. He's the best guy for the job. I would tell you that. Otherwise, we would be playing someone else. But my faith and trust is in John Antonis.